There you are.
Enemy falling back. Don't let up.
Yes. Okay. What was the question?
We've lost
Oh,
the lead.
I thought you asked a question.
The enemy is taking the lead.
No, I know. I heard that. You just said something about COD and it sounded like a question. That's, yeah.
Hardline online.
Grenade out. Target sighted.
Oh my god, how did he not get me? Whoa. I got so
UAV in the area.
fucking lucky.
Friendly UAV on station.
Okay, that's a funny roast. You got. I'm glad you can say that. I'm glad you can say that. It sucks that it's about you, but that is a funny roast. Come on, that's hilarious. Oh. I mean, people are gonna hate you if you talk shit about them on your stream. No, I know. I'm not
Our
saying
UAV is
now. I'm
orbiting
just
the
saying if you
area.
ever do ever, like ever, at all ever.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah.
We're getting overrun. Fall back.
I need to get my endurance up.
Friendly mortar strike on the way. Friendly UAV online. We secured the lead. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We've lost the lead.
That's it. That's
Friendly
hilarious.
UAV online.
They don't even understand what words mean. Well, I mean, I don't understand what legal jargon is either, but what I'm just saying is they're putting themselves in a position that you need to know those things, and they don't know it. I'm not out here putting out contracts I expect people to sign and abide by. If I did, I'd expect myself to know that shit, and I don't.
Got the sniper!
Yikes.
Multiple movers here!
Friendly UAV on station.
That's nutty.
Hostile VSOL in the area.
That's fucking-
Our mortar strike is inbound. Friendly SAE on the way. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Really?
Enemy UAV active.
It would probably just get thrown out of court. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
We've secured the lead. Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly cruise missile approaching
Yeah.
target. We have taken
Or
the
the
lead.
Court of Canada, and it'd be like, good luck. That's wild. I've never thought about it that way. Yeah, it's just dumbass intimidation tactics that, I mean, I can understand. Like, that maybe to get to the work.
VSOL incoming. Friendly VSOL entering this sector. Enemy UAV active. Hostile chopper gunner in the AO. Friendly UAV online.
Reloading.
Whoa.
We've lost the lead. Hostile SAE incoming.
I don't have any interest in giving them ideas on how to be better.
Friendly SAE inbound. Cargo helo is en route to the AO. The enemy holds the lead. Right back. Losing ground. Secure the perimeter. Oh, yeah. Reinforce the
They probably started hating you immediately after you said that. That's where they probably started hating you. It's like, oh well, he's making his own game. Fuck him. Now you're the competition, so I don't want you to win anything. We're never gonna let you win anything, no matter what. Oh, okay,
Switching max.
fair enough. But I imagine that didn't help. That didn't help your case with them. The case of their opinion, which is, well, it doesn't matter, so.
Switching max.
Friendly UAV on station.
Well, certainly making determinations about your impact or whatever on the. No, I can't say that right without fucking it up.
Maintain pressure. Friendly UAV online. Friendly stealth bomber on the way.
Max.
Yeah. That's hilarious. They don't even believe in their own NDA because they know what they're doing with it. Interesting.
Switching max.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Nice.
The cargo helo has entered the airspace. Friendly aircraft down.
It took you 20 years to get successful,
We've secured the lead.
and you're already like the vision of this company right now looks like them like just barely not above
Enemy
water,
bomb drone is in the area.
lips just like above water. This is them. Yeah, yeah. What does the one guy say? Play us out, boys, or something like that. And then they just start playing violin, and
Cruise missile inbound.
I gotta remember what he says. I mean, yes, but the way that you talking about you talking about Titanic? Yeah. There's the fact that the boat sinks, I don't think is necessarily that amazing because boats sink just as much as planes crash. It's just a different era of travel. But the story is gnarly. That's why. Yeah, that's why it's so like awe-inspiring is because the story is fucking gnarly. Like it's
Our
you know
UAV is orbiting the
even
area.
half of that is true. It's fucked up.
Back. Keep the pressure on.
No, they designed it. It was according to the story. I should say it this way. According to the story, the boat was never the boat was never supposed to sink. Therefore, you won't need as many lifeboats, and you'll need lifeboats, but you won't need them that badly because by the time that there's ever an issue, you'll be by shore, so you'll just have enough of them, right? Like that's my assumption of their. Remember this was like the 1800s, right? So.
Cargo helo is inbound.
That's kind of probably the case, or yeah, I don't know the full story. I also don't know necessarily like if they went farther than they were supposed to, or if they were like on the right line or something, or like because I thought it was just a cruise ship, which means that they get to do whatever they kind of want, right? But it's like at the same time you still have to be in a certain course that you've previously mapped out, and it's possible that they just went off course at some point too, or whatever. I don't know enough of the story though.
The mission is nearly complete. Keep pushing.
Exactly. Usually it takes a tragedy to change, to make massive change like that, right? But to your point though, let's move on. To your point though, I would say that like that's the way that we humans kind of operate sometimes though, is with that sense of arrogance and haughtiness. And I'm not saying we don't deserve it. I think in a lot of ways we do. We're incredible fucking creatures. No question about it. I actually don't know the story of Icarus.
The mission is complete. Well done.
I do remember that story. In the face of true nature. Oh my god, there's so many arrows in the ground because these guys can't hit this dude. Commoner's headband. Okay, okay. I see you, game. My hands are so sweaty right now because of where I was standing. I was just standing on the edge, like it's basically like a gargoyle placement, but it's two giant birds that have the heads of serpents. Like, it's really cool, and they're massive. They're like 50 times the size of my character, right? They're not like the size of a building, but they're the size of like they're on the side of a castle, let's say, right? And I'm just like on the edge of it, and right below me is just lava. I'm like just trying to get a fucking item. Oh, this game's so good.
Invasion. Secure the area. Clear all threats.
Switching mags. I'm reloading.
Hardline online.
Oh man.
I just can't wait till we forget about
Take
it.
your mags.
To be honest, like I don't want to like.
UAV standing by.
Or that they turn around and all of a sudden make the game really dope. Because if it's really dope all of a sudden, then I will go back and play it. Like, yeah, I have the idea in my head that I won't ever play the game again. But if it's all of a sudden they do a bunch of changes because there's not gonna be releases for 6 months. I know, but hey, dude, anything could fucking happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Even though they are where they are, Jimmy, like you shit talk them so much, where it's like they could literally turn around and do the greatest things that they've ever
Yeah.
done. That's the way a video game company works.
Yeah, if it's a personal thing, I understand that. But remember, if any game developer says we're not releasing anything for 6 months, the assumption by anybody that plays the game is in 6 months I'm gonna get content. And I would rather wait 6 months and not have anything for 6 months and expect good content than be trickled out content that's just severely like underperforming and not good and either broken or whatever, and just not working because they haven't been able to test it and they haven't taken the time. It's like, it's clear by just sitting here and watching Atomic make this other game that even like everything takes time. It takes a lot of time, and so in order for them to make good changes, it will take time. And maybe they won't make good changes. Maybe they'll make changes that are objectively not. Maybe they won't make changes at all, right? But maybe they do, and maybe they make good changes. Who the fuck knows? But in the meantime, fuck the game, really. I feel bad for anybody who does.
I'm reloading.
We've got them on the run. Keep it up.
Same thought. I got the same thoughts about Tarkov. It's all good.
What was that, Sean?
It's like I feel the same about Tarkov.
100%.
Haven't played it for years, right? Just
Yep. 100%.
same thing. Got stale. Tried a new game.
I'll be going back to Tarkov soon, probably, but I'm really enjoying Warzone, and I really like the idea that when I die, I get to play again very soon after that. And that's something that I haven't really cared too much about for a long time, because Tarkov was my jam. But no, it's valuable to me, the ability to like actually just keep playing. And Cycle also doesn't have that as well, because it's a drop-in shooter. Holy shit. Where am I?
Deploying vehicles to the AO. Good work. Keep the pressure on. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
How did you just eat my face?
Cruise missile inbound.
I literally put a knife through everything. I put a sword through your fucking. Ah, the
In the
hitbox.
area.
The hitbox. I must have missed. Oh well. Doo-doo-doo. Nice.
Hostile mortar strike near your position. The enemy's falling back. Don't let up.
That's what I said. I was like, man, I was curious about it.
Hostile VTOL overhead.
That was a
Really?
thing.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Now that's just ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Changing max.
Mhm.
We're getting overrun. Fall back. Friendly UAV online. UAV active.
And unfortunately, at some point, their reputation might precede them when it comes to like future developments of games and so on. And people just might be like, "Oh, Jaeger, maybe not."
Hostile UAV in the area. We've taken the lead. The lead is ours.
Changing max. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. The enemy's taken the lead. Taking the lead.
Changing max.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the gate. We've lost the lead.
Switching max. Throwing pressure. Changing mag. Throw a grenade.
Yeah, you'd be running. Yeah, you're right. You'd be running against people who have teams of 4, and that's the difficult. Well, so what I remember what I did last night in our game, right? I ran to a spot that was I figured was kind of empty, and I just tried to, so that's what I would do. Yeah, I kind of like it sounds dumb, but I kind of avoid PvP in that game a little bit because right?
Good old fun, Jimmy.
Yo, let's fucking do that.
Reinforcements are inbound.
I want to play that game. We were talking about it last night. I was like, man, I really hope I'm convincing some people to just do it at least once, a little bit.
This is
We're driving them back. Keep the pressure
Yep,
on land.
that's all we need.
Bad guy here.
Zap's gonna be like, guys, I was just working on this game alone. Hello.
I thought it was yours.
Switching mags.
I'll be like, I put my 2 months in. I got my vacation now. Unpaid. Yeah. Unpaid video.
This is the fucking weapon.
Hostiles deploying sentry. Hostile water strike in the area.
Reloading. Check your bloody fire. I'm reloading.
I dodged your mouth, gigantic snake man first.
Strike on the way. Hostile sentry is online.
See what? Ow!
Friendly mortar strike inbound. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Our perimeter's compromised.
you'll-
Friendly counter UAV is on station.
You mean Cycle? Oh, sorry, Cycle. I meant
that is
Tickle Me
Jap.
Pink. I thought you were talking about Tickle Me Pink stream for a second. Yeah, no, I gapped out the Zap conversation.
Switching mags.
Our mortar strike is inbound. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Friendly mortar strike on the way. Cargo helo is en route to the
Reload.
AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV on station. Hostile airstrike incoming. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile airstrike incoming. Friendly VTOL on station. Friendly UAV on station.
I would say that if you have really high sensitivity in a shooter and you're using mouse and keyboard, turn it down, and I suggest you get used to it. Or if you really don't like it, you can turn it back up again. Obviously, everybody has different sensitivities, but there's a certain point where turning it down even a little bit for almost everybody who has high sensitivity should make a difference. Should make a little bit of a difference. because you'll be able to control your crosshair a little bit better, and when somebody's moving back and forth, like you'll be moving faster than their character can move with your gun, so you'll be ahead of them too much, and yeah, it's a bit different, and not always. Everybody's different.
Friendly mortar strike inbound. Hostile UAV in the area. A cargo helo is entering the base.
I dodged that.
The enemy's falling back. Don't let up.
Retreat, take cover!
Ow.
The mission is nearly complete. Keep pushing. Friendly gunship is orbiting the AO.
Turrets are now. Turrets are like, yeah, they use batteries. Yep. Look it up.
Target.
Yeah, it would. It affects electronics. The thing is run by a battery, therefore it's electronic. Or has electronics in it. Their DDoS in this game is an EMP. As far as I can tell, it's basically an EMP. Fair enough. I can't speak to that. Wow, this is fucking hard. This boss is fucking hard.
Work.
It's a god-devouring serpent. Let me know when you're out of the game, because I'll be fighting this for a little bit. I'm gonna share my screen and show you what this fucker looks like. All right, let me watch. Let me do. Check out this fucking boss. I'm in a place called Volcano Manor. Me too. I really like the aesthetic. I think I need to actually do this. I did that in the wrong order.
Yeah, if you want a game for aesthetics, that's like
Look at this place.
RPG, old school, or old, you know, medieval. That's okay.
Right? Those in the air hanging by the chains are all cages that they used to have prisoners in for this thing to eat.
Yeah, I got some of those.
I had some of those. Fuck yeah!
I got some of those cages.
So basically, there's like, in this story, all these monsters are sort of affected by other things happening to them. So like, he's got arms and shit. Like, he's a little fucked up. Not, I wouldn't say fucked up, but like, I think he was kind of created in a way or something, or he's, yeah.
Or Frankenstein.
He's grafted, rather, is the way that I'm trying to say it. And grafted is like, you take something, in this game, grafted means you take something like an animal or creature, or person or whatever, and you take parts of other animals or creatures and you graft them to that person. Fucking hell. Where are my marionettes? Oh, they're just sitting there. Fair enough. I was like, are you guys not doing anything?
Like, it's hot.
Oh yeah, I need FB to do that. Yes! Yes, what a dodge! Oh my god, that was scary. Didn't dodge that. Oh. This dude will pick me up in his mouth too and do so much damage. It's scary.
So yeah, get rid of like Lost Ark or something, Jimmy, and get PUBGers. Go
PUBG.
PUBGers. Start the download. I'm gonna go lay down. Hold this down. So I'll be an hour. I'll be an hour and a half.
It's user. He's still here, and
I am still. Sick my bus, Jimmy.
segment beast. I need to kill this demon serpent. Ah, you fucking bastard.
Invasion. Secure the AO. No quarter given.
You can. You're choosing at the beginning. Press R in the menu. You press R in the menu to switch sides. Yeah. I killed it! Look at this thing dead! Ah, it was so hard. That was so fucking hard, holy shit.
The lead is ours.
When I first started playing this game though, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's getting up, it's getting up. It's getting up. Why are you getting up?
The enemy has the lead.
What the fuck? I've never been here before, by the way. Never seen this before. Grafted. See all the arms? Isn't this a like?
Reloading.
I didn't even know that person. Oh my god! Watch this, Jimmy. Watch this. Watch this fucking cutscene. Oh my god! This is the game that I keep telling you that I'm addicted to. No wonder I'm fuck addicted to it. Look at this shit. And I haven't played this part at all, and I've played it for a year. I played this game for a fucking year, and I've never played this spot before. He sounds like he's not saying together we will devour the guts. Damn, Jesus fuck, man! I gotta fight you now. Also, still. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I dodged that. Well, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to kill this one yet. I was so happy when I think we're just gonna let him beat me. The reason being, I only have enough HP slots like to keep me alive long enough to not get hit ever again. It's just not gonna happen. That was not gonna happen so soon. I'm gonna come back to this fight. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, Jimmy, I actually want to show you something. You want to talk about moments in video games, okay? Because actually I can go there anytime, so I need to put a marker down right here. And then I'm going to... God, that's crazy. That fight is insane.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
I'm gonna go here.
Friendly stealth bomb.
Oh no, what I wanted to show you is this. There's something very specific I want to show you. and it's about moments in video games, and like the impact of moments in
The enemy
a
has the
video
lead.
game. And I want to show you one of the first things that you see in this game, and it's insane. So we're gonna go new
I'm
game.
loading.
Jimmy.
We're getting overrun. Fall back.
And let's see.
Low on ammo.
You want to see the cutscenes? Can you hear it as well?
Changing mag.
You can't hear it. Okay.
Recon
Well, at least I've got
vehicle
the subtitles on.
Switching mag.
I don't know why you're not able to hear it.
Hostile
You should be able to
vehicle
hear
in
it.
this sector. Hostile UAV active.
I'm streaming the game. I'm not streaming the screen at all. So you should be able to hear it.
En route to the egg. We
Can
have
you
the
see in the
advantage.
bottom right corner of my stream of yours? Did you?
Friendly vehicle entering this sector.
We've lost the lead.
I know why you can't hear it. It's because I've turned the game sounds way low. I can barely hear it because of that. I realize that's why. It's okay. You'll be able to read it. And it's just epic.
Gaining ground. Don't let up.
His voice sounds like this.
The enemy
And in the night of the black knives. That's how he sounds. That's what you're missing out on. It's the first to perish. By the way, you get a lot of content from this game if you played it. And we can play it together too. It's just massive, so if you do decide to play it on your stream, I suggest you aren't playing anything else and we're not working on something. You take a break from the game or whatever the case is. Like, I would not do this now. I would still wait 6 months at least for yourself. Unless you're like ready to
Grenade.
either play this game for a little bit and not play it a lot, or whatever, or play it a lot. But I suggest that when you play it, that you play it because set aside time in case you want to play it because it's really addictive and it's also really big. But it's also so frustrating in such a way that you won't end up.
Friendly UAV
So
online.
there are times where you'll be like, nah, I'm not playing. So the cool thing about these cutscenes is that these are all just drawings that people did. And I think it's fucking amazing. Drawings in computers probably like it's artist sketches, but it's so cool. And then they do other shit too. They do rich.
Friendly vehicle on station.
We're driving them back. Hunt them down.
Oh, I killed Gold Mask. Whoops.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Oh shit! I think I fucked up my characters. Oh well, I don't really care. I'm gonna put a new game plus with this character. I'll do it again. Do that storyline right next to it.
Oh, no. We're halfway there. Don't let up.
Hostile UAV active.
Hunter 1. Reinforcements inbound.
This isn't even what I wanted to show you. I just haven't watched the cutscenes in so long because I played the game so many times that I don't watch the cutscene at the beginning. Restarted so many times.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
They tagged me. Grenade.
I've been the Elden Lord. I was the Elden Lord a couple weeks ago.
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile UAV overhead.
Recon drone online.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Okay, so we're gonna first do this. See if you can hear better now. This thing is pretty cool.
UAV ready to deploy.
Oh, nice. You can, yeah?
Copy. UAV
Oh, you can. Okay. 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 So this guy's heavy load. So we're gonna go ahead. And unfortunately, we're gonna make our dude knee because
Switching
I
mag.
don't want a heavy load on my character.
Hostile SAE near your position.
So actually, we probably could wear.
UAV is being refueled.
I have medium modes, but I'm running anyways. I'm fine. First of all, this is what your character looks like. So this is where you start. Look at that tree. That's what this tree is all centered around. That's what this game is all centered around. It's called the Erd tree, E-R-D tree. But this is not what I'll let you know because the moment is like there's a pause before the moment. So this is a boss that you can fight, but it's almost impossible to beat him. So what I do is I just go into my menus like this and glitch it out a little bit. I'll get hit a bunch.
Dropping ammo here.
It'll send me to the thing. It should send me to the thing.
Take my shit.
Hello.
Sentry deployed.
So usually it would kill you, or you can jump off and die. The point of this is that you'll go to the graveyard. If you beat him, you get really good items. It's just almost impossible to beat him, so it's not an easy fight. And if you die, then you actually have a death on your thing instead of just you can just glitch it out by going to the menu. So I do that now instead.
Being deployed at this time.
Target marked. Request
Takes you
fire.
here.
Tiger 3-1. First missile away.
So notice that this is the very beginning of the game, and there's no like tutorial. There's no. I'll show you. Oh, actually, I'll show you what the tutorial is.
Friendly cruise missile inbound.
Fucking how easy it is.
Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in this sector.
I forgot about this cutscene. This cutscene's dope. It's a female voice.
Friendly SAE on the way.
Hello. Obviously, a lot of this is about prophecies and shit too, right? Like,
Area.
or at least like, yeah. I mean, there's so much magic in this shit.
Torpedo incoming.
Door office system up.
Friendly SAE.
Only a few enemy remain. Take them out.
Friendly UAV online.
So that's the obvious way to go, but here's how you do the tutorial. This game wants you to learn that you can drop grenades. When I first did that, I was scared as fuck. I'm not gonna touch this one here because it's not worth it. But get a set of grace. But essentially, this is all the tutorial is. This is some enemies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch that.
Launch the cruise missile.
All hunters, mission accomplished.
Just show you some
Lack
different
of
weapon
job.
arts. I can take this very far too. It's so cool. First boss. I guess it's not a boss. I'm not gonna fight him because it's just not worth it. Actually, I could fight him. Let's fight him. I hate shield boys. Shield boy. Fine. Yay. So you can obviously break somebody's guard by hitting them enough. I need to fight those guys. In the bottom right corner, I'm collecting what is in the game, the currency, which you probably have seen enough. It's the currency, but it's also everything in terms of the currency. So you buy and sell with it, but you also level your character with it. And this is the first boss. He's literally the easiest thing in the fucking world. Watch this. He's just a normal enemy that they put in here. Like what they literally did in this game for the tutorial. Like when I play this game going forward, I don't need this 500 souls. I'm not playing this part ever again. I don't need it because it just takes you back here. And you know what this item up here is? Watch this. It's a fucking. Nice, you played it. I've never played it before. Yeah, they don't, the game or people. I don't think Steam or people. I don't think Bloodborne is liked. Yeah, like they're not putting it on Steam. They're putting the other one. They're putting Sekiro on Steam. I think it is. All right, this is the moment. Wait, not yet. We gotta go up the ladder first, or up the. Gotta go up here first. This is my. The reason I'm taking so long to show you this way is that the way that you encountered this moment to me is this is the best moment that I've ever experienced in any video game yet. As like the first time that I saw this and like experienced this moment, watch this. Whoa. Like what the fuck? You've never played this game before, and then you walk out into the world, and it looks like this. Isn't it awesome? Like my favorite moment in any video game ever is just literally right there. It's awesome. The Erdtree is there, everything. Like it's, you just see the vastness of it, and you still don't even like. This map is huge. This map is fucking massive. And then you just real quick, I want to show you something else.
Taking the lead.
That island you can get to, and you eventually get down over there. Like you go almost everywhere that you can see, except water's not good. But you can legit go almost everywhere you can see. But anyways. I just want to show you that. I thought that was cool, and it was you guys are making a game, so like moments like that, even to like to anybody. I'm not sure how many people give a shit about moments like that, but like I find that moments like that can be very impactful to a player of video games.
Enemy UAV overhead.
100%. 100%.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Yep. Yep. Because they will. You know, because people will. And like that's the thing about a game like Elden Ring is that it could have any next game by a development team could be the last game that they ever make. Oh fuck, I just continued. Could be the last game they ever make because it could be shit, and it could be like, what the fuck did you do to Dark Souls, right? Because they went from Dark Souls, so they went Bloodborne and all this to Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Well, they were everybody knew that this game was a continuation of Dark Souls, but they called it something different. So to me, when I heard that it was called Elden Ring, I was like, oh, is it gonna be a different game entirely? Like, is it gonna, you know, and then what if all of a sudden, instead of the way that Dark Souls exists now, they made the game, and they would never do this because they're not idiots, but they made the game like Final Fantasy, You know how it's set up where it's like turn-based and shit. Like, just imagine this game all of a sudden being that, and they just did that with Elden Ring. And it was like, oh, that's not what we thought it would be. You know, it's kind of like the shock that we got from fucking Diablo 3, right? It's like, oh, that's not. Yeesh. So that's to your point of like, every game has to still be memorable. Even if you've been making games, even if you're a 20-year development company, your game still has to be memorable. So, I don't know. I wanted to show you that. Just in case you did never play the game, right? But I think you will.
Friendly UAV on station. We're advancing. Maintain pressure.
I think you should play it if only to, or even just like I'll have my stream on while we're hanging out if you want and stuff like that, because I'll show you assets that you won't see from Unreal because these guys aren't using it. And you can, and then you get ideas for Blender and like you can just recreate them in Blender. Or you can be like, there was an enemy in this, because like I'm telling you, the diversity of what the fuck type enemies in Elden Ring is insane. There are enemies that crawl across the ground that have like this circular head that's blue and darker than their gray body, and if they run and they like move quickly and they're small, but if they get onto you, they'll like latch onto your face with their mouth, which like their face is just a hole with like worms on the outside, like rimming the outside rim of the hole is just like small worms, and they eat your face. Like that's just one small enemy that you can encounter in this vast world of holy what the fuck enemies. It'll be a little bit more relevant for the RPG, but at the same time, there, you know, if you want to have monsters, right? It's like you go look for Psycho. Yeah. No, I think that's a great idea. Because what you do is you have like, you know, the game has, you know, the shooter game has, you know, let's just speculate. Let me just completely hyperbolize for a second. The game has 5 maps, okay? And all 5 of these maps, it's kind of like what Warzone did, all 5 Al Mazrah. You know how you were like, oh, this is the Al Mazrah place in Invasion. That you just create that in your game, right? So that when you go to the RPG, people are like running around doing dungeons, and they walk into this dungeon, they're like, wait a second, that symbol on the door looked fucking wacky familiar. And the next zone that they get to, because it's progression or whatever, the next zone that they get to is literally the fucking zone that they were in the shooter, and the enemies they're fighting happen to be so, like, you know what I mean? They might be, you know, the players, the enemies might resemble the players that you were and the characters that you were, and there's storylines involving them and shit. Like, it's a brilliant idea. It's brilliant. I can't believe we did it. But, and then you're making money off 2 games, and they're both different and they're both successful.
Friendly war strike on the way. Enemy precision airstrike. Find
Yep.
cover.
But yeah, the only risk that not the only, but one of the big risks that we're taking in this venture is though that if people don't end up liking the shooter, and we struggle for so long to keep the shooter going that the MMORPG never gets made, or if it does get made, nobody wants to fucking play it because the shooter's not very good and we have this poor reputation. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we'll be good too. I'm not saying I'm not like Debbie Downer here. I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm not wishing that, nothing. I'm just saying. So I'm the kind of person to look at all. Yeah, I look at all possibilities as much as I can. Every possibility that comes into my head. Not all.
Friendly UAV on station.
Right. I agree with that. I would have said that myself. Yeah. 100%.
Hostile airstrike incoming. Enemy UAV active. Friendly mortar strike inbound. We're driving them back. Keep the pressure on that.
Yeah. It won't be just a thanks at the end of the game. it'll be, you know, it'll be more than that.
UAV in the area.
Yeah.
Cargo helo is inbound. The enemy is halfway to mission complete. Pick it up. Friendly reinforcements inbound.
Yep. That's awesome. What are you talking about? Good job.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. Man, I almost forgot about the trophy event. I'm gonna not make it. Not sure. Like in a day or two, I think. Maybe it already. Yeah, they did. But that still has an end to it. I can't remember when the end of it is though, so I might be. Well, they're doing it because they do several events in their wipe. That's why. Yeah. So like the
Hostile
event.
gunner incoming.
Nice. I want to show you actually. I really should jump over the Warzone. I just want to try this boss with this weapon before I do. Anyways, what was I saying? I want to show you the skin that I got from completing the event fully. And you know how I was really fucking grinding this game. Like Warzone. Yeah, I was really grinding.
In the area.
I had to get headshots with every single weapon type, right? So I picked a weapon that I liked, I picked a build, I built it, you know, and like I fucking went for it. And
A cargo helo has entered the
Nice.
airspace. We're losing
I
ground.
wanna
Secure the
die
perimeter.
there, cause this is big America. I don't wanna be killed by everybody else. Everybody else.
Friendly UAV on station. UAV ready to deploy.
I need to kill this boss before so I can move forward in my spot. But I could go to Khalid. I probably should go to Khalid actually. But I normally do this area a little bit more before. So look at this map for a second.
Contact.
If you oh, you're in a game right now. No, you're good. I'll show you after. Let me bring it up. I'd rather not take away from you. Holy fuck, I have 4.
Hostile juggernaut entering the AO. Friendly SAE inbound. The enemy falling back. Don't
I mean, remember that people have reaction time. Like, I'm very quick to do that too. Especially on shipment.
Hostile UAV
I'm
in the
very
area.
quick at that, dude. Okay, fair enough.
Taking effect.
Fair enough. Yep, very possible.
The enemy's close to security.
Like I said, I don't ever want to discount your experience. I don't ever think that I'm just trying to add more consistency, you know. Because I just don't want to believe that everybody's. Yeah, I'm naive, right? I want to believe that people are good, and I don't want to believe that everybody's fucking cheating. I try not to call out cheating as much as I can for that reason, but that doesn't mean that I'm not seeing it too. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Like, it's a big problem.
Friendly UAV online.
Taking fire. Reloading.
Cargo helo is inbound.
Oh shit, I might beat him. Ow. Fire.
Check fire!
Ow.
Change your mags.
Lightning.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
Yes! I did it! I fucking knew it. As soon as I was underneath him, I'm like, yep, I can roll forward and fucking... Yes! Suck a dick! That guy's so hard to kill. Holy shit. You know what? Oh, man, that was so satisfying.
Change your mags.
I don't know that I've ever killed that guy on my own. I think I've always used friends. Because friends are fun. But doing this with person. Fuck, that was hard. God damn, that was hard.
Hostile mortar strike incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Hostiles launched an SAE.
If you have a sec.
Got an enemy here.
Oh shit, I was just gonna show you. I'm on a fucking massive bridge. And just
Reloading.
looking across the other side. Those giants that are sitting over there. Of course, yeah, that makes sense. It's all good. They're just like, they're giant trolls, but they're stone golem trolls, massive. Yeah, sorry, now look real quick for one more second. Look at this shit. Where do you think we start the game? Like, honestly, this is crazy. We start the game right here. This is the first step. This is the building you walk out of right here.
Mission failed.
Isn't that crazy?
Return to base.
And I'm actually going to go there because I want to kill the tree sentinel that's here. Because I've never killed this boss before because he scared the shit out of me from the beginning and I would never want to go back. And for some reason I've never gone back even when I'm super good. Ah, that was satisfying. The golden halberd. Never used this weapon. Never had it. Oh, that's cool. What does it do? Does it tell you fucking... No, it doesn't. You don't need to use this fucking weapon. Could use that weapon though. Damn, that was satisfying. Okay, now to go back to what I was doing. Yeah. Hello.
I'm loading. Taking effective fire.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Taking fire. Fire over here. Enemies right here.
Our perimeter's compromised. Fall back. Enemy UAV active.
Shit, bad guys.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I'm taking effective fire.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile mortar strike near your position. Hostile advanced UAV deployed. Friendly UAV online.
Grenade
It's
out.
online.
Taking fire.
We're falling behind. Turn this around. Friendly vehicles are inbound. entry.
Need medical.
We're losing ground. Secure the perimeter. The enemy's advancing.
Reloading.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Wasted that one.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. We're driving them back. Keep the pressure on, lads.
Changing mags. Taking effect. Find me. Reloading. Visual on the enemy.
UAV ready for tasking.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Our mortar strike is inbound. Roger that. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV online. Our gunship is on station.
Recon drone active. Enemy moving. Dusted him. Stay with it. It's nothing.
Battery depleted. Recon offline. So inbound. Fight back. Cargo helo is inbound. Sabre 1. Reinforcements inbound. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Draw steel, boys.
We're advancing. Maintain
Hey, Joe Nicolzi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. How's it going, man? Sorry, I'm just getting over the flu, so I have my mic on and off. How are you? What's up? What's up?
Hostile SIE incoming. Our counter UAV is active.
Damn, son, time to level up. Fuck. Okay.
Friendly gunship
Okay.
inbound. Hostile UAV in the area.
I'm gonna have a weapon on my back. I need to take this up a notch.
Taking effective fire.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Changing max.
Friendly UAV on station. Hostile airstrike near your location.
Switching max. Taking fire over here. Yeah, I've got you sixth.
En route to the AO. Friendly cruise missile.
Get to cover.
Friendly airstrike on the way. Friendly counter UAV is online. Friendly UAV online.
Slider. Grenade out. Marking enemy. Swapping max.
Hostile chopper gunner in the AO. We're driving them back. Keep the pressure on, lads. Hostile airstrike incoming. Enemy UAV active.
Don't shoot me, you bastard.
Impact. Good effect. Friendly UAV on station.
Recon drone online.
We're losing this fight. Step it up. Friendly heavy armor inbound to the AO.
Enemy spotted.
Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
Frag out. Bastard.
Hostile mortar strike incoming. A cargo helo has entered the
Check,
airspace.
check, check.
On the way. Recon signal lost. Friendly SAE launched.
Switching max.
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile sentry is online.
Frag out. Switching max. Taking fire.
The enemy is close to a win. Force back. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Cargo helo is en route to the AO. Missile entering the sector.
Reloading.
Hostile UAV in the area. Mission compromised. We've been defeated. taking the lead. The lead is ours. Be compromised. The enemy's taking the lead.
Blasted down. Changing maps. Reloading.
We've lost the lead.
I'm reloading.
The lead is ours. The enemy's taking the lead. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We've lost the lead. Friendly UAV on station. Our perimeter's compromised. Fall back.
Taking effective fire.
We've taken the lead. Friendly UAV online. We're on the advance. Keep the pressure, lads.
Recon drone active.
We're advancing. Maintain pressure. Hostiles destroyed our recon.
Wrong Semtex! Reloading.
Friendly UAV on station.
I'm reloading.
You still here, Jimmy?
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
I understand.
Deploying vehicles to the AO.
Just been
We're gaining
Sounds
ground.
good.
Don't let up.
where the fuck?
Quick fit. Friendly cruise missile inbound.
Twitching max.
UAV standing by.
Bollocks. Western recon.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO. Friendly precision airstrike inbound. Enemy UAV active. UAV is bingo fuel. Friendly VSO inbound. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Grenade out. Bust. Recon drone online.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. The enemy's falling back. Don't let up. Friendly chopper gunner servicing targets.
Taking fire over here. I'm reloading.
Recon battery depleted.
Taking
Friendly
fire.
UAV online.
Got the sniper.
Halfway to mission complete. A cargo helo has entered the airspace. Enemy counter UAV is active. All saber. Reinforcements are inbound.
Semtex incoming. Reloading.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Bollocks.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Oh, bad. I forgot.
Friendly chopper gunner on station. Friendly VTOL entering this sector. We're driving them back. Keep the pressure on, lads. Enemy UAV overhead.
Bust.
Climb the fucking ladder game, fuck. I know where it's.
Hostile SAE in your position. Cargo helo is inbound. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We're losing ground. Secure the perimeter.
Enemy right here.
Friendly airstrike on the way. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly Wilson rolling in. Hostile mortar strike near your position. We're driving them back. Keep the pressure. Armor supplies are being deployed at this time. Our mortar strike is inbound. Friendly SAE on the way.
Reloading. Tosser. Pasted that one. Changing max.
Hostiles
ammo
deployed
here.
a sentry. Enemy UAV overhead. A cargo helo has entered the airspace.
That was mint.
Friendly SAE launched.
Jimmy, look at my character.
UAV ready to deploy.
It's okay.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Just a few enemy left. Finish the mission.
Oh, that poise, baby. 74 poise. Let's go. Take a hit now.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV is maintain pressure. Friendly airstrike on the way.
Okay, anyways, back to what I was doing.
Hostile bomb drone is active. Friendly stealth bomber inbound. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. All Saber, mission accomplished.
flexible slot. I see. I gotta have some. What is it?